Good morning and welcome back to Code Red on Enravio.com.
We're back, and we actually, the General's MIA today. Yeah. Kevin, do you have any idea where the General is today? Yes.
There he is.
Man down. Man down.
Down goes Frazier.
We're able to satisfy the General's quest for a little touch with fame, and
Yes.
we spent a little time with Hall of Famer, Goose Gossage.
Not every day you get to do that.
Kevin, we have a picture of us with a goose. And I have to tell you, the General was like a kid in a candy store at that point.
I know, when he saw him across the way, he's like, "That's the goose over there, that's the goose, you gotta get him, you gotta get him."
I tell you, I was the only thing I was waiting for. I was afraid the General was going to ask us it on his lap. It was like a kid seeing Santa Claus for the first time.
Oh, he was ecstatic.
He was. But we had a good time.
That suite was something else, too. I've never been in one of those. It's
yeah,
the spread there, I think I ate one of everything while I was there.
Yeah, really.
They do it right over there.
High end. His Manny Ramirez, folks.
He just will not go away.
You know, he caught a baby that fell out of a second-story window.
Good hands.
I guess good hands, you know. Put out the disclaimer, there's nothing wrong with a man crush.
Right.
Perfectly acceptable.
Little bromance every now and then can't hurt you.
Can't hurt you. All right, let's move in. Here's an interesting situation.
Oh.
We've got second base in the National League, Brandon Phillips. Really the only guy worthy of consideration. The guy's having a great year.
Absolutely.
Driving in a ton of runs. But a fairly close second is Marco Scutaro.
What the hell is going on? Is it only the people in San Francisco that are voting? I mean, we live in an age now where you can do it on the computer. You don't even have to be at the park to fill out the paper ballot anymore.
Listen, somehow Marco Scutaro has 1.7 million votes.
I have no idea how that is.
Here's a guy,
possible.
now granted, the guy's hitting third. Second in the voting.
Again!
Brandon Crawford, folks.
What the hell?
Brandon Crawford. Okay? Listen, I don't know what you're smoking out in San Francisco. I've been to San Francisco. It's a beautiful...
I mean, this guy, I've never seen a guy ever in my life before who's on the disabled list who can make news on the disabled list. Where he's already had 2 or 3 major news stories while on the disabled list.
Let me tell you,
he's not playing.
This guy is a noose around the Yankees' neck, and it's just getting tighter and tighter. I mean, you know.
Well, I don't even think it was that. I think what happened was Cashman's quote, when he was quoted, was, "I think that A-Rod should shut the F up." And, and when the Yankees want to announce something, we'll announce it.
Right.
And that's kind of where it went from there.
You wind up with about $60 million.
Yeah, guys, before you take that wallet out, Major League Baseball, listen to the General. General Damas will now impart his wisdom on you.
A guy that's going to be in the major leagues, you know, pretty soon.
Commissioner, do you want this guy in Dodger Town? Be honest.
I don't. I think it's El Duque with a little plastic surgery. Is what I think.
It's El Duque's uncle.
All right. Let's get into our man crush, fellas.
Oh my God.
I'm not going to start where you think I'm going to start. Let's just go. All right, so you're going to keep the Puig picture up, the wedding picture down.
The wedding picture has been put away. The Puig picture is up.
You got the sunglasses handy?
Sunglasses are ready at all
All right.
times. We're Puig watching all night long now. In the middle of the night, my wife's
All right.
like, "What is this? What are we watching?" We got to see what Puig did in his last at bat.
All right, but the big news, and I got to tell you, this whole man crush thing is getting a little uncomfortable here with this.
It's
but
going to get a lot uncomfortable.
It's
about to get very uncomfortable.
I got to tell you, I don't even want to report this, but apparently
It's your job.
Apparently, Mr. Harvey is posing nude or posed nude
Control yourself now.
for the ESPN magazine body issue. And
This is fabulous. ESPN, I'm sure you have a new subscriber this morning.
well, you know,
Multiple copies, Admiral?
listen, I'm not going
Throughout the house.
I'm not going near that. I'm not going
The
near
Admiral's
that.
wedding pictures going
Listen,
down.
you know what? I can't have that image in my head when I watch
Oh,
this
you're
guy
going to
pitch.
have that image. It's coming. This player had a lot of
I can make a joke about balls right now, but I'm not.
You're going to see Gary.
I wonder if he's got dimples on his balls.
They will be joined by Giancarlo and Stan.
Tommy Hansen, if you care, is back on the DL with a forearm strain. Going to be out 3 weeks or so. He's a guy that just can't stay on the field. You know, can't stay on the field.
Tommy, stay there.
And you know what? Dan Harron,
Dan,
stay
you
there
stay
with
there
him.
too.
Yes.
I don't know what, 2 weeks away.
I said to Aaron last week, it wouldn't be a fantasy season without Tulisky on the DL.
He'll come back and go on it again. Don't worry.
Yes.
How did he hurt his thumb?
I have no idea.
All right, listen, let's take a break, and we'll come back with Who's Not Hot right after the break.
Matt Harvey's not hot, is he? Are you going to answer that question?
Yeah, well, he's very hot.
Not hot. Not hot this week.
Yeah, don't
Yes.
worry.
And what roster is he on, folks?
Yours, of course. That's where players go to die, folks. They go
Yes,
to
they
the
go to
Admirals
die.
roster.
This year they do.
That's where good players become crappy players.
You did get some back, but you put some on.
Yeah, I
You
know.
did, right?
It's, you know, the Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away.
And we have a different looking cast of characters here today. One familiar face, the General is here, but we have a new guest analyst today because we are missing two guys. I'd like to introduce Steve, the Guru Ruddy.
Thank you, General.
Steve, welcome aboard.
Pleasure being here.
And, all right. That resembled more like my childhood championship wrestling watching on Channel 9 back in Got Your Tickets. You a Psychedelic Furs fan?
Remember them from the 80s, one of the alternative rock
Pretty in
bands.
Pink,
Love My Way.
Love My Way. Some of the hits you remember from your disjointed youth. Everyone know that the Psychedelic Furs are coming to Paramount Theater. You remember the Psychedelic Furs from your,
Yes,
youth?
I have them on my iPad.
You have Pretty in Pink on your iPad?
No, I go with more the unwell-known ones.
All right, they'll be coming to you. Thanks for watching, Guru. Good job on your first show here
Thank
on
you, General.
Fantasy Baseball Code Red.
Hopefully I'll be the Lou Gehrig to the commish and Admiral's Wally Pips.
Maybe, you never know. Guys, be careful, because now the Guru has made his appearance here, and we'll see what happens, all right? Guys, we'll see you all next week. Thanks for watching Fantasy Baseball Code Red.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We'll see you next week on Code Red. We'll have a big 4th of July segment for you, so tune in.
We'll revisit those all-star ballots again.
Yes. Yeah.
How we doing, San Francisco?
Yes.
How you doing, Marco Scutero?
How's that ballot stuffing going out there?
All right. We'll see you next week, folks.
Take care.